sound like you, lady.
What's number 5?
Oh,
Messing
yeah.
up.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Turn off the lights.
No.
No?
No.
I'm thinking about his other song. We're talking about Teddy P here, and he sang the other song, which was
Come on and go with me. Come on, go to my place.
He was...
Because he wanted to study too. He did. I mean, come on and go with me.
See, there it is, y'all. Listen to that. The music was smooth. And it was just like, wow. Sing it, Teddy P. Woo! Go on, baby.
What's that about?
Listen to it. He said he wants some company. Now, if she think this song at 8, not a study partner, you the kind that's running what?
Well, hold on now. I had some questions about this song now.
Yeah, because now you understand that.
But I'm saying though,
it ain't about study.
But he's saying he's lonely.
It ain't about the...
And he wants me to come over to his place, but I've just met him, so I'm trying to figure out, is that an appropriate move? Because I was 8 or 9 or whatever the song came. I was a kid, and I was up there in the car.
Now, when you heard that song, what did you think? Because ain't nobody explained nothing.
I didn't think about that because it was just like, come on and go with me.
Like you hanging out?
Come on over to my place. Right? Would you do that? I mean, that's like that little boy.
It's like you hanging out, you come over and play with somebody. Come on over and play
like
with
a play
me.
date.
But then when he got into things like, you look like you bored to death, and you look like you want to get away, and let's get away from this noisy crowd. And why? When we were 8, well, you was 8.
You were 9.
I was 6.
Liar. No, but if you really think about it, like, now when you put the mature cap on, he just met you. And he wants you to come over to his place because you look bored. So I'm trying to figure out, why am I going over? Are we playing Parcheesi?
Then he says, let's sit by a cozy fire and we can be each other's company.
Playing checkers. Because that's really all it's about to go down, Teddy. Because I don't know you like
now,
that.
how does that sound, he adds? You see, because it sounds so good to me. It sounds so good to me.
Yeah. No.
With a man with a voice like that.
That was really inappropriate for me to sing.
I don't even know how old I was, but I'll tell you something. Singing like that, you be like this.
And that's why Mommy had to hold you down. Next.
Hold me down.
Next.
Yes,
Number 4.
Number 4.
A song that you will never hear performed by this artist again, because she said that she's taking that off of her playlist, which is
Oh, love to love you, baby. Oh, love to love you, baby.
Now, I don't care if I was a dang embryo in the womb. I know that was inappropriate, because the moaning and the groaning.
That's when she stopped being naive.
In the womb, I heard that.
And mind you, that song was way before 8.
Yeah, in the womb, 70s. I'm not going to tell my age, but I was alive during that decade. That decade, that was inappropriate.
Wanna be the love in the night.
I don't even
know the words she ever said. All I heard was,
I didn't know there were lyrics until like 10 minutes ago when we looked on the computer. It's let me hold on. I love to love you, baby. When you're laying so close to me, there's no place I'd rather be than when you're with me. Here I love to love you, baby. Do it to me again and again. And you put me in such an... that's inappropriate. I don't... I knew that. I can honestly say that was not a song I sang, because my mama would have...
I mean, you know what other song she did?
What?
Bad Girl. And on the album cover, she was on the corner. I knew what she was saying.
And even when she works hard for money, there's a thing.
Well, works hard for the money. That was really about women and people. She works hard for the money. People out there, nurses and doctors, and all that. How you go from she works hard for the money, which was later,
right?
But then she went to what was the one?
Hey, beat.
Hey, and that was one of my favorite songs until she said, "Hey, Mister," and then I looked at the album cover and I said,
inappropriate. We love you, Donna.
I remember my mama saying them people are hookers with the big boots. Cause I remember on Rick James' album, he looked like he was a hooker, and I said, "Mommy, men are hookers too," cause he was on the corner on Street Songs. That was the name of his.
I'm gonna leave that.
But she won't perform that song anymore.
No, I'm glad.
She said she wouldn't, but
Holla Jesus.
That song was banging.
What's number 3?
Until she got to that part.
What is number 3? Because you're off track.
This song's about her. I knew a girl named Nikki. I guess you could say she was.
No.
That's not her.
All through high school, shout out to Overbrook High, Philly. West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent. I'm sorry.
Most of my days. Anyway.
Every time I go down the hallway, there'll always be a dude like, yo, I knew a girl named. No, you don't know me.
I'm glad my name was not Nikki.
And we are not going to repeat any of those lyrics because let me tell you something. I got to go to church this weekend. That's just inappropriate. I couldn't find one part of the song that we could actually. No.
Nikki probably was all in the mirror at home like. Girl named
Never.
I guess
no dude ever knew a girl named Nikki. Not this Nikki.
In the hotel doing something that she shouldn't have been doing.
Can you come back?
Oh. I just didn't want to sing the lyrics. The lyrics were so inappropriate.
I mean, nasty. Prince, nasty love girl. You, fabulous, nasty. Next.
As y'all can see, she ain't like that song.
Cut.
Number 2.
Love won't let me wait.
Yo, all I'm saying is, when I heard that lady going, I said, it's still, to this day, it gives me the creeps to listen to it. I feel like I'm scared. Like when I'm around older people and I hear the song on, I am so nervous about it.
The time is right.
I'm sorry, it was just like stuff flying around.
You hold me tight, and love got me high. Please tell me yes, and don't say no. Stop right there.
And don't say no.
Watch Law and Order SVU. No means no, and I have the right to say no.
You ain't gotta watch SVU to know that.
Honey, not tonight. I need to have you next to me. We must be at the movie theater. You have bought me a big bucket of popcorn for me to be... What? And I refuse to leave. That's a stalker.
Yeah, that sounds like a...
That's a stalker.
That song now, that took me for...
Rewind it.
And I refuse to leave. And then he tried to sound all nice with it.
That's a stalker.
Till I see the morning sun. Creep. You go under pain.
Love won't let me. No, but that restraining order will let you away. That's what I'm saying. But see, we sang it and it was all nice and pretty, but really that's a stalker song. Inappropriate. I don't care how he does it.
He was the R. Kelly back in his time.
And even when Lufa sang it, Lufa sang it.
Lufa.
Inappropriate, and I should not have been singing it at that young.
He sang it?
Yes. I
don't even remember that old man version because Luther ain't had no girl screaming and hollering at
I think Lufa covered it. We're gonna look that up. Next show, we're gonna let you know.
No, but I think he did.
I think he
didn't
covered
do it like that. He did it classy.
Well, he was classy.
It still didn't even make it sound less bad because that girl was looked like she was had her mouth covered. That's what it sounded like.
That's just nasty. All right, what's number 1? Finally, number 1.
Number 1 is Whoa. Now this songbird went from la 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 do do do, and I'm not doing the high notes, so don't go there. But She went from a songbird to, will you come inside me? Do you wanna ride? And she had an afro like me. Her afro was bigger though. Oh, I'm sorry. But anyway, Manny Rippleton.
Singing what?
Come inside me.
Is it a house?
She didn't say come inside. She said come inside me.
Inappropriate. I don't know what she was talking about. I mean, I love Minnie because nobody else has a soprano voice. You know, that note.
Two people just meeting, barely touching each other. I can't sing it like Minnie. But anyway, she had two spirits greeting, trying to carry it further.
Carry what further? The mail? What's she talking about?
You are not 8 years old anymore, Dorothy. Come back to us.
Cut my heels 3 times.
It won't work. We should be one inside each other.
I'm thinking that's inappropriate.
You can see inside me when you come inside me. Do you want... I can't even say anymore.
Don't even say anymore. I gotta go to church on Sunday.
But I remember her having an ice cream cone on the album. And it was all dripping down her hand.
Inappropriate. I have to say,
between the songs that they were trying to hide the way they did things. But now we think about it, our kids' songs say, birthday sex, and we want to do this, and I want to do that to you, and I'm lay down, I'm hit it, I'm leave, and I'm never coming back. All this stuff that they say, it was what they were saying back then, but it had a nice melody. The music made you want to go and fall in love.
The music kind of covered the lyrics, though.
Yeah, and but you know what was crazy with me growing up? Some things when I would go downstairs and I loved music, but I couldn't look at the album covers because half the album covers had. You ever remember the Ohio Players?
Yeah, the Honey.
No, that was one of their albums. But Fire. The girl had a hose going right down the middle. Just holding onto a hose with a fire hat on. She had no clothes on. And she was sweating. And you had to open up the cover like this. And my brothers would have it pinned on the wall.
I'm sorry. That's all before my time. So I really can't relate to any of that. What I'm saying is, the next time we try to clown the young people,
we got to think back to our history.
We really sang some things that were quite inappropriate. Listen, in all honesty, the kids that we're clowning, we did the same thing. I'm not saying that is right, because I believe you should turn off the radio. It's some things that we're speaking into their spirits, and that's why these young kids are going around, and they know a little bit too much now. Now they have cable, they have all this stuff that we didn't have access to.
We were not. MTV was not allowed in our home.
No, I didn't have cable.
Cable boxes should have keys. HBO was one of them.
I didn't even have bootleg cable.
Prism was one of them.
Remember Prism?
Yep.
So we didn't have access.
WHT for those who want to go way back, and they had a key on that one too. See, that's the problem now. They let the kids have everything from PlayStation. The Wii is fun. We ain't gonna go there. They don't have bad things. But this Killzone stuff and the music that they got on these things, and the game where you walk up and you go up out of the car and you start shooting people, get out your car, and the music is playing 50 Cent and everything in the car while they playing these games.
Bottom line, we just have to be careful what we're allowing our kids to listen to. And the things that we're allowing to speak into our spirits, because it can start to make you believe that certain behaviors are okay. So we laughed. We had a good time. Let's reflect a moment. Can we have a moment of silence? So we have to do better. We love you. We're going to see you next week, right?
Yeah, what are we going to be talking about next week on the 10th?
I don't know. I guess you're going to have to wait to see the commercial.
Or we're going to have to wait for you guys to send us some of those Facebook...
On the 10th. Go on to Facebook, click on the 10. We'd love to hear from you.
So again, put God first, then us.
I'm Nick.
Yannick.
Peace out.
And we'll see you next time on the 10.
10.
Oh, you put 10 up this time, not 5, 10.